You know, sometimes I talk about it, my legal baby book, and then I say something, then I put it on my Instagram, and then I remove it. This is my legal baby book. I have never read so many bullshit around my life. This is all correspondence that says nothing about me, reality, me. And I'm going to say something very horrible, very something really tough, horrible. The Dutch government, the Dutch country, they always trying to show that they are the best boy, the best child in the class. But when it comes to humanity from their own people, we suffered. There's a lot of people in the Netherlands who are suffering under the Dutch government. I know Ukraine is in war, but do you know how many Dutch people are suffering in this country and they're not getting any support of our government, the Dutch government? And now there is war in Ukraine. Again, this country is acting like we are the best thing. Did you know how many children have been kidnapped outside of countries, and that the human rights for them means nothing to the Dutch government? I am someone like that. This is why I wrote my book, Thriller, the Dark Side of Netherlands, to really show what's going on without giving everything away, just to make people think themselves. My niece, Daily Franz, she died, and we were brutally raped when we were very young. And she was raped when she was under 5 for at least 5 years. And I was 9 years old, 5 years. And it was brutal. And the child protection did nothing to help us, nothing. In this baby book, they are not saying a word about that. Because I have blamed the Dutch government. They're not saying a word about it. Wow, my adoption was ended because it was proven by the court that I've been sexually abused, mentally abused by these horrible people who kidnapped me. And so I was legally separated from them because they really committed a crime. There were 3 judges, and they believed that they did commit a crime. And I went to court to prove that the Dutch government, needed to take responsibility for it. And they are not saying a word about the suffering me and my niece, Daily Franz, and I did in this family. All they're writing about is correspondence, and it's correspondence, and it's like if I write you a book about postcards that I sent, happy birthday, Christmas I ever received. This is the way they have to write the documentation, and I call it my baby book because it's nice to read some old postcards from your grandma who's no longer alive. It's really nice. One thing that I really like, it's nice to see my passport when I was kidnapped. The only way that I proved to my father, Michael Jackson, that I was Mocienne Petit Jackson, his daughter, is by giving him my fake Haitian passport on the moment when my father received that from Sound Music. And when he spoke with Donald Trump and I gave a passport that I was there, they made a copy of my passport. That's when my father, Michael Jackson, really verified I was his daughter. So, my father was murdered, as you all know. I don't have that passport anymore, but in this baby book of the government, I'm having back a copy of that passport. When I gave the passport to my father, Michael Jackson didn't make a copy because having this passport is such a reminding of my kidnapping that I was happy to give it away. But it really, my father could really use that and know that it was really me. It's really me. So, that's the only thing that's really nice in my baby book of the government. The rest, they don't talk about the suffering, the abuse that we have been put through. And, I'm lucky there's a judge who will be deciding about this case because I went to court because I want the Dutch government to take responsibility for my kidnapping. And this is their response postcard. All postcards about my grandma. Oh, look how beautiful everything was. It's our reality. They don't write nothing about the political brutality me and my sister went through. My niece, I always call her my sister because she's in my heart, she's my sister. In DNA, she's my niece, my third niece. Very important to me. She was very important to me. So when I have time on my own, I go and I sit and I read something. So my baby book is full with crap. But it's my baby book. It's my baby book. It's my baby book because it's a part of my baby book. It's my baby book for how I was kidnapped in the Netherlands. It's my baby book. There was nothing beautiful. If I do my work, I'm going to sleep. And to my followers, thank you so much for following me. And salute me to be brave and strong.